Hi, I'm Sandy Fowler, and I have a question for you. What do you think about the holidays? Do you love them? Do you hate them? My guess is that either way, whether you love them or you hate them, they stress you out because I know that was me. I loved Christmas. I've always loved Christmas, but I hit a point in my life where it just completely, totally stressed me out. Back in 1991 was the first Christmas after my husband and I had gotten married. And I still vividly remember I'm standing at the top of the stairs, he's standing at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm just yelling. I'm losing it. Not even necessarily yelling at him, just totally losing it, which is not me. It's not really my thing to combust like that, but there was so much pressure and so much to do. And I was putting so much pressure on myself to get it all done and to do it right and to meet all these expectations that I had and to try to make sure that, I met the expectations I thought my husband had. It was just craziness. And years later, I experienced not so much that overwhelm, but again, another big blow to my Christmas joy. My girls were preschoolers, and I was supposed to go shopping for Christmas presents from mommy and daddy for our little girls. And I didn't want to go. There was absolutely no joy in it. I didn't want to do it at all. And I'd had a number of smaller experiences during the years too, but those are two big ones that 20 some years later still stand out in my mind. And those are two big important points in my Christmas journey. So, I had my meltdown back our first Christmas together. And then when I was experiencing the same kind of feelings again the next year, I went, whoa, I got to do something about this. And so I started trying different things. And the same thing with our girls when they were young and I didn't want to do the gifts. I'm like, all right, we need to try something else. And I came up with an idea and I talked to my husband about it and we tried it. And so I spent these years doing different things to improve my holidays, to make them more of what I really wanted them to be. And then I began to notice that, after Christmas is over, the first time you see people, going to a meeting, going to work, meeting up with friends, of course, all the discussion is, oh, how was your holiday? How was Christmas? And I would talk about my Christmas and I would tell people what it was like, or, even just that simple, yeah, it was really great. I just loved it. And what I noticed was people continued to ask me questions. The first one is oftentimes just that polite, oh, how was your holiday? But then they continue to ask me questions. And what I realized in hindsight is it's because when they asked me how the season was, I didn't just say it was nice. They could hear in my voice that I meant it, that I enjoyed my holiday season. And so many people don't enjoy it anymore. And so as people started asking me questions and I started sharing more information, sometimes people would take pieces of what I said and do something with it. And over the years, that snowballed. And I started actually helping people. And I discovered some things along the way. Initially people just tried to do what I did. Well, that didn't necessarily make them happy because what makes me happy isn't going to necessarily make you happy. And so I dug in and I figured out how to figure out what you want and make that happen for your holiday season. And there are a few big pitfalls. Like if I ask you right now, what's your dream holiday? And you tell me, and then you go create that, sometimes that can be your dream holiday, but I find that most of the time it's really not. So even if you create your dream holiday, you're not going to get that feeling that you really want, which is what we're all searching for Christmas, in addition to getting rid of the stress, dealing with the overwhelm. And that's why I created The Christmas Secret. First, I wrote the book, The Christmas Secret, Why the Holiday Season is So Hard and How to Fix It. And then again, more discovery. Not everybody wants to do this from a book. Not everybody wants to they don't want to read necessarily. And it can be hard to motivate yourself to do that. So I'm taking the book and making it into this workshop. You can experience the book through me talking about it, not reading it. It is not an audiobook. This is me teaching you the ideas. It'll be an audio format, but not an audio book. So there will be modules where you will learn different things. You will have things to do from them. I will include the worksheets that are in the book as well. So you'll have that. And we'll walk you through figuring out what your dream holiday really is and how you can create it. Along the way, we'll be figuring out how to decrease the stress in your life and how to take the steps that you need to take to make all of this happen. Now, this course is not for everybody. So if you are just stressed and frustrated and want a 2-second magic bullet, I get that. I totally get that. But don't buy this class because it's not for you. If you just have one idea in mind, and that is the only thing you will accept, you are not willing to think about any other possibilities, please don't buy the workshop because it's not for you. What I need is for you to enjoy the workshop. I need you to get what you need from it. So I want to make sure that you don't buy it unless you're someone who has even just the tiniest spark. You don't have to full on believe, but have at least a little bit of a spark of a belief that, yeah, the holiday season could be good. I could enjoy my Christmas. So you need that spark of belief, and you need to also be willing to try something different. If you're not willing to do that, again, I get it, but this is not the right thing for you. So don't get the workshop. If you're here and you're like, yes, I really do. I want to enjoy my time. I want to enjoy the people I love. I want to have a good holiday season. I am willing to try something different because we've all heard the old adage that when you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So if this is you, if you're here, you're ready to dig in and learn some things and find out why things are the way they are, discover what you can do to change that. I'm thinking you'll get a few surprises along the way. I know I certainly got many throughout my journey. Then I would love to see you in the workshop. Either way, I wish you a very happy and peaceful holiday season.